What's good? So we're finally gonna get the rematch between Tony Harrison and Jermell Charlo. We are supposed to get this in June, but Harrison injured his ankle. I actually found that out after making my first video, ranting and raving about why this fight hadn't happened in a year, how PBC fighters only fight once a year, and how Harrison, with all the competition in the PBC, he could have fought Erickson Lubin. Julian Williams, Jared Hurd, these fights could have happened to them. They could have made that fight. They could have made that fight happen because they're all in the same stable. If you want to make the excuse, oh, that guy's on the other side of the street. There's all these good 154 pounders in that same weight class, and they could have fought each other. But they were supposed to fight in June. They didn't have to wait that long. I think they could have fought in April or May. Buddy McGirt said in an interview with the Boxing Rant, actually, he said if your guy needs like 10 weeks to prepare, then there's something wrong. And I agree with that. They shouldn't need more than 10 weeks between fights in order to get ready. In that case, Kovalev got sparked, but I don't know if more time would have actually helped or hurt him. Maybe that's a subject for another video. Let me know what you think about that. But this fight was close in the first time around. I thought Charlo actually pulled it off. I thought he won it, but he didn't do a lot. Neither guy did a lot. Harrison was moving around, and Charlo was following him. It looks like both of the twins in that night, there was a guy that would not fold to them, and they struggled. They struggled to adjust throughout the night, and they struggled to catch the guy that was moving, that was boxing effectively. They struggled to cut off the ring that night. Even though I think both guys won, I thought both guys won. A lot of people thought Korobov beat Charlo more convincingly than Harrison beat Jermell Charlo. But I thought both guys won. I do agree that if one guy was going to win, it was going to be Korobov. I thought he fought a better fight than Harrison. But regardless, in the first fight, it showed that Charlo didn't do enough to win, at least in the eyes of the judges. So he's got to do a little bit more. He got to press a little bit more, cut off the ring better, and be the more talented fighter that he is. I do think Charlo is a more talented fighter, and Harrison had really no business beating him or making it even that close because Charlo is that much more talented. So let Charlo, if you could impose, if he could impose this talent, talk like I'm talking to him, like if he's listening. If he could impose this talent and his strength on Tony Harrison, then I think he could win this fight. And this is a winnable fight. He is much more talented. But then again, he's up against a guy that isn't going to fold, that moves very well, that has a pretty decent jab, and knows how to fight. He's been in the fight game for a while, so we'll see. Not one of my most anticipated rematches, but I am glad that we're getting it. Thanks everybody for watching. Peace.